Welcome to a new show, Baker on the Mount, with your host, Moses Baker, in all the place, bruv. We've got a lot in store today with the show. We're going to be checking out the Grammys and them things. I'm going to show you like some up-and-coming artists and that, so they're on your radar and that, cause. And also, man's got a special guest. Man's got a very special guest today on the show. Man has got Kendrick Lamar. Man like Kendrick Lamar is going to be joining at the end of the show, where he's going to give man insights in the current state of the music industry and that, amongst other things. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, we're going to have a big show tonight. But look, first and foremost, yeah, for those of you who don't know, man's called Moses Baker because man's all about getting that bread. Now, basically, a little bit about me is man has been a music manager for about out the womb, really. So like 48 years and that, bruv. Man seen it all, cuz. Man has seen it all. Man has seen things like, you know, Roy Orbison to Jedward to Crazy Frog, cuz. I mean, man's just been around the block and that, bruv. And basically, yeah, what I do is, in my day-to-day, I run a little managerial studio called The Bakery, where basically I hire and I sign on artists and that to basically bring up who they are in that, bruv. Like man's on a managerial thing, you get me? So man gets his like, you know, man gets them on like radio, vinyl, you know, Betamax, and basically buses them through to the new age. So that's who I am, bruv. Of course, at the same time, yeah, like man's open to discussion, but look, man's gonna be answering all the questions and that at the end of the show in the Q&A section and that. This is what people in the big biz call a cold open. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Cold open, like a what's it called? Like you're opening like, fam, it's like as if, yeah, a cold open basically is like, say I am a can of Sprite. Yeah. And you know, before the announcement that I'm gonna give you a can of Sprite, fam, I'm just open, bruv. Man's just coming out with it. Man's just saying, man's gonna warm you up to the show because we got a lot in store today and that, bruv. But yeah, no, so basically, yeah, man wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's been going on in the bakery right now. So, you know, in terms of promoting my artists and that right now, bruv, man has been very aggressive with the studios and that, bruv. So I actually did a heist on Sony Records the other day, yeah, where I effectively broke in to put some demo USBs on the CEO's table. Now, I haven't actually heard back. I heard back from the police. They questioned me for my things and that, and I just said, look, at the end of the day, bruv, man just wants people to hear the music and that. And so they said, we'll get back to you. So it looks like that's going to be in the clear and that man's going to be okay there. But at the end of the day, this is how far I go to get things out there, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And recently, the reason why I've been doing this right now is because man's been sued, cuz. Now, a man has been sued for plagiarism right now. So, you know, look, it's no big deal, yeah. Every man gets sued for plagiarism at the end of the day because everyone's a thief in this industry, bruv. Everyone's a thief in this industry, bruv. You know what I mean? It's like sampling, yeah? Like, rah, imagine that in any other context. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, that's a great piece of art in that. What I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to take a quarter of it and then I'm just going to print it loads of times. And then I'm going to sell it for myself. Is that good in that, bruv? Do you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, sure, bruv, sure. Bruv, but it's a musical world, bruv. This is what we do. We remix, we reflow. We do all of this type of thing and that, bruv. So, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, so man's getting sued. Man is getting sued for an excess of 4 million for a tune I put out not too long ago, which I think I'll show you next week because I had to take it down for legality reasons and that. But basically, you know, man like Ed Sheeran, yeah, man like Ed Sheeran gets plagiarized gets sued all the time, right? And then he's coming to my man for dough, bruv. Bruv, have you not got enough dough, cuz? So basically, his song Shape of You, yeah, I remixed into Shape of Who. And basically, what is the musical genius behind this song is effectively, instead of you, I have replaced it with myself screaming who every time. So it would be like, I'm in love with the shape of who. You know what I mean? Because it brings like mystery in that, bruv. It brings mystery to the table. And people are going, who? Who is it? Who is it, bruv? You know, it's been doing very well with owls, with the owl demographic. I went to an owl sanctuary and they were just busting down to it. They just couldn't believe the representation that I was bringing to their community. And for that reason, Ed Sheeran got quite angry, because Ed Sheeran was like, you know, at the end of the day, I make music for people then, and you're remixing it for owls and that, bruv. But owls is a very large demographic. There's about 4 to 8 million owls at any one time on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying, bruv? And they fly. So they are able to transmit the tune more so than the internet. Do you get me, bruv? Man's gonna be able to hear things from Ecuador, cuz like the algorithm, you know, at the end of the day, the algorithm's not gonna give me things at Ecuador, you know, at the end of the day. So that's why I started targeting the owl demographic. Ed Sheeran wasn't too happy about it. And now he is suing me for an excess of 46 million. So at the end of the day, yeah, like bun Ed Sheeran, bruv. Ed Sheeran can come and talk to me himself. He doesn't need some reggae bloody, you know, like lawyer man to come up and test man, bruv. Bruv, if you want to go square to square, yeah, bruv, challenge me, bruv. Challenge me, bruv. Don't look at me in my eye and say that you've never remixed a thing, cuz, and sold it for a very affordable price of $8.99 every 30 seconds, bruv. Don't look at me like you haven't done that, bruv. Bruv, you're meant to be a mathematician, yeah? You got add, subtract, divide, bruv. I tell you what, why don't you come to this conclusion, bruv? Why don't you come to this mathematical equation and leave me alone? So basically, this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the P and that right now, because legal costs are large and they're wide. So, you know, obviously I've got a Ko-fi. So if you want to donate to my needs right now, but man's got bags. Man's okay and that. Man's okay and that. But this is why I am hosting a show, bruv. Because I've been seeing online, yeah, everyone's doing the same thing right now. Everyone's doing the same thing right now on streams and that. They're just going, rah, you know, man's going to play a little game and that. Or rah, you know, man's going to react to something and that. And I'm like, bun that, cuz this is the Mersey show. This is a new thing, bruv. This is a new revolutionary thing, cuz no one's ever seen something like this before. Yeah, it's a big thing, you know, bruv. So you are going to be on the ground floor. You're going to be enjoying this one. And we are going to get right into it right here, right now, fam. Play the intro, bruv. Just play the intro and that, bruv. Just, can you hear me? I said play the intro, bruv. Play the...
Live from the bakery, it's Baker on the Mount with your host, Moses Baker.
Beautiful, cuz. That was the intro, yeah. And basically, I have to say, before we start the show, this first episode of Baker on the Mount is proudly sponsored by, let me just see who's sponsoring this thing today. Proudly sponsored by the Bruv Party, cuz. Now, the Bruv Party, as I'm reading here, is a political party by Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, Josh, why am I backing Andrew Tate? He gave us how much? So Andrew Tate is basically a top G in that, like he's an amazing human being in that. And what he's basically saying is like England's gone to the dogs and that, so he wants to come in and make a change in that, bruv, and make a revolution thing. So what he's going to do is basically, with his policies and his party and that, he is going to essentially clear the streets of crime. That's good. How he's going to do that is by going on the streets himself and challenging every man to a fight. Bruv, now I'm not, Andrew, bruv, don't pull sponsorship in that thing, cuz. But didn't you lose to like a Love Island there and that? So, you know what I mean? Like, bruv, like, are we gonna rely on you to do that thing, cuz? Like, at the end of the day, Andrew, bruv. Bruv, Andrew, if you need help in that, bruv, just shout me, brother, and I will teach how to fight. No problem, bruv. Bruv, you need to get your teeth in there, bruv. You need to get dirty, bruv. You need to get dirty with it, bruv. Do you think all these men down here, yeah, who are you're gonna be challenging to get off the streets and that, do you think Do you think they're just gonna come with you fair and square, bruv, in their pink boxes, yeah? Just going bam, bruv. Bruv, I saw that fight, bruv. It was dead, cuss. Just like Ed Sheeran's chili sauce, which is dead too, bruv. But anyways, yeah, so we're sponsored by the Bruv Party today. Andrew Tate is on a single-man army mission to stop the war in the streets. Apparently there's a war in the streets, and apparently Andrew Tate, who recently just lost a very easy fight against an easy opponent, is going to be the savior for us moving forward. So listen, who am I to say? Who am I to judge? Listen, stranger things have happened, cuz. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Andrew, bust it through and just keep those checks fat for man. Anyways, we're going to move on to a new segment of the show. Okay. It's called Let My People Them Know. Let me run the intro and that. Josh, how many times, fam? When I tell you to run the intro and that, bruv, you're meant to be like a Jamie thing. You know what I'm saying, bruv? You're meant to be doing your job, cuz. Bruv, man pays you €3 an hour, bruv, and you're not even running the intro. I said, run the blue star intro. I'm telling you, bruv.
Moses went to music land. Let my people them know.
So that was the intro to the section of the show. And yes, I did edit it myself. It took me about 12 hours. And yeah, and I think it was really a work of art, and it should be up in the Louvre, if you're asking me. But anyways, let's move swiftly forward, yeah. So Let My People Them Know is basically what's going down in the musical world and that. What's going down in the world of music and that thing, cuz. And there's only been one big thing, yeah, that has been going downtown in the music world, bruv. It is the Grammys, my G. So today I'm going to be looking at the highlights. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Grammys, and we're going to see what's going down. Okay? Now let's check it out, fam. Man's going to be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Man's got it here already, bruv, because man's an organized man, bruv. Man's on an organizational thing, bruv. So, right. All right, boom. Oh, bruv, please spare me, bruv. Spare me, bruv. You know, it's not like, this is what I don't get here. It's not really that brave if you're saying everything everyone else is able to say. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Like, it's just like, it's not really that brave anymore, cuz. You know, if in the 60s, yeah, if you were speaking up about gay rights and that in the 60s, bruv, you are a brave man, bruv. You need a medal or something. But these ones, yeah, everyone's already said what's already need to be said. Everyone's got a thing to say. Everyone's got a word to say already, bruv. You just dropping it and going, oh, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Look at me and my rebellious thing, bruv. Look at me, bruv. And I'm, fam, you're preaching to the converted. You know what I'm saying, bruv? And I love Trevor, bruv. Trevor's a big man, you know. Man, rich Trevor, bruv. I tell you what, he loves the candy a bit too much, bruv. I tell you, I've seen him at these parties, my G. But at the end of the day, bruv, pack it in, cuz. Pack it in, cuz. Dead thing in that. What are you gonna do about it? What? Look at it, baby. Fam, it's been a decade, bruv. It's been a decade of Trump jokes. And the maddest thing here about Trump jokes is the man's a jerk. You don't need to make a joke about a jerk. You know what I mean, bruv? Why would... Talk about other things that's going on, bruv. Why don't you mention all the other things that was in the Epstein files? not me though, bruv. Like, look, I know I popped up a couple of times in that, but at the end of the day, bruv, man's an innocent man, okay? Man was just getting free jet planes and that, and I was like, rah, you know, why is there a ball pit on the jet plane and that? And it was a bit questionable, but you know, at the end of the day, man got on the jet plane and man went off. Man never went to no island, bruv. The only island man's been is to Jamaica, cuz, because it is the best island in the land, cuz. Also, England's an island in it, bruv. So yeah. So they're the two best, because as myself, I identify as a Jamglish Anglican. So you know, like bun all that, bruv. Anyways, let's see what's going down. Yeah. Man like Slash, you know. Man like Slash, you know. Man like Slash. Man, you gotta rate Slash, cuz Slash is a big G in that. Duff McCocken. Everyone knows everyone's favorite Duff McCocken. Right, he looks familiar in that. Chad Smith. No. Fam. Post Malone. Post Malone for a rock anthem tribute in that cuts. What? My man who did Sunflowers doing that. Bruv, that's like doing like a Diana Ross tribute with Lil Wayne. You know what I mean, bruv? Like, what kind of rock has this man done, bruv? He plays Guitar Hero and that. Cool. That is, if anything, disrespectful, if I'm honest. You got Slash on there. You got Chad Smith. You got Duff McCocken. And then you decide to put Post Malone on the show. I don't get it, fam. I don't understand. Look at the movement in the crowd here. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's like, wow, this is amazing. And did you see how still they were, bruv? Bruv, I thought we were watching Madame Tussauds in that, cuz. Everyone stood there like, yeah, just get off when you can. Like his wife is there just like, would Ozzy have wanted this? The short answer, no. You know what, bruv? Bun this. Man skipping this. This is dead, cuz. This is dead in that, bruv. Get off the stage, bruv. Yes, that's it, bruv. That's it. Let me clap you off. Yes, I see you, bruv. I see you, yeah. Get off the stage, my G. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of moving parts to this, yeah. A lot of moving parts. Listen, my man like Bad Bunny can say what he wants at the end of the day, yeah, if that's what you want to do, yeah. But it's at the end of the day, it's the arrogance of it, yeah. It's like, look, ice, yeah, ice is dead, cuz, bruv. I mean, it's bad in your like, you know, it's bad in your drink. It makes it really cold and that, bruv. Like, I get why people don't like ice, yeah. But to be fair, yeah, this is like a political thing right now. So you, yeah, going on the stage and going, rah, bun ice, bruv. It's like, bruv, like, why have you done that? Is it for bravery? Is it for points? Like, is it for people to clap to you? Hey, man, like doing a game in what you're telling me, cuz. Anyways, if you got any questions, man's gonna be busting it down at the end of the show. Man's just doing a little news show part of the section. Man's just reacting to the Grammys right now. But anyways, this is the thing with Bad Bunny and that, bruv. It's all words and no action. Yeah. Back in MLK times, yeah, no black man was allowed to speak. So it was a big deal, bruv. It was a big deal for him to get that platform and say what he needed to say, and it was amazing, bruv. But we live in a day today where everyone can talk, bruv. Man's talking right now. Man's talking right now to people. You know, Bad Bunny, bruv. How many people have you got following on you, on your thing and that? Let's have a look. Let's have a look right now, bruv. Let's have a look right now. Oh, 50 million. Okay. And how many people watched the Grammys last night? Let me type in Grammy viewership. So it declined a million viewers, and it had a viewership of 14.4 million, yeah? Okay, so you have followers of 50 million, and you're going on a platform, yeah, to talk about a very serious topic that is getting 14 million. Fam, just put it on your Insta, no? So what have you done this for then? Attention, brownie points. Like, what is it, bruv? Because you're doing no action, bruv. It's very easy to send money to the Ukraine, yeah, and say Ukraine is bad than actually doing something about Ukraine, bruv. If you care so much about ICE, bruv, why don't you do some other thing, yeah? Why don't you go back into the 80s and that, bruv? That's what they used to do, bruv. When they had a little problem, they'd sing a song, yeah, and they'd sell the song, and then all the proceeds would go to things like that, bruv. Just going on a show that no one watches anymore, and going, yeah, nice, bruv. I don't like it in my drinking that, bruv. It's just dead, cuz. Absolutely dead. And I, for one, am disappointed, because Bad Bunny, I thought it was a big man still, but evidently not. Evidently not. Where is it at? Okay, let's have a little look. Look at the clapping, bruv. Yeah. You know what? That's so brave. That's so brave. No one has ever said that before, and no one will say it again. You're such a brave man. You're such a brave man, bruv. You've done so much for everyone by just saying a couple of words, bro. Shut up now, bruv. Too much clapping in this thing. Who is this for, bruv? Again. No, you don't. Yeah. So brave. Okay, let's have a little look at Billie Eilish's. Let's have a look at little Billie Eilish. Oh, 125 million followers, yeah? 125 million followers. Guess what you do for a living, yeah? Guess what you do for a living, bruv? You write songs. Write a song about ICE, bruv. Write a song about how dead it is, bruv. And then all the proceeds go to charity and things like that. Actually make a conscious effort. Don't just go on things, yeah, and go, yeah, ban ICE, bruv. Ban ICE. ICE is dead in that, bruv. Like, what does that do for anyone today in a world where everyone can speak and everyone has an opinion on everything, cuz? Dead thing, cuz. And I like Billie Eilish. She's fine as hell, bruv. Don't get me wrong, bruv. But ban that, Billie. You got that wrong there, cuz. You got that thing wrong. This is actually making me sick in my chest watching this. Look at the head shake. Look at the head shake. Yeah. You did so well. I'm so proud of you. You're so brave. You said what I always wanted to say, but I never had the courage to say it. Please, bruv. You're not living in North Korea, cuz. Well, a good idea is just to say nothing. Why don't you say nothing at all? Why don't you put your action where your words are, yeah? And go and do something about it. You are a multi-millionaire, bruv. You have more money than sense. You have so much time on your hands, bruv. Why don't you go and do something about it, rather than going, oh, it's so bad, everyone. Isn't it bad? Yeah, it's so bad. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm just going to go back to my mansion and that. And cheers for the award and that, bruv. And I'm just going to bust it through and just chill and that. No, bruv. If you're going to do something about it, right, do something about it. But if you're not, shut up, bruv. Shut your mouth and bust it down and play some tunes. Are you protesting? Does it? Oh, great. Okay, great. Okay, beautiful. Amazing. Never heard that one before. Man like Justin, you know. On a Justin thing. Fam. Why is my man performing at the Grammys in boxers, bruv? Can anyone explain that to me? Who told him that was a good idea? Bruv, why would you go to the Grammys bollock naked and be like, yeah. And bruv, my man's got a guitar on his back, bruv, for as an ornament, cuz. Man's not even playing the thing. Why would you do that, bruv? What are you doing, bruv? What is going on right now? She brings an entire airport to life on stage. Bruv, she needs the airport, bruv. She needs the airport. Because she needs to fly away, because enough is enough, cuz. I'm done with this reggae Disney thing. Just can't run. Look at it. Did you see the bird in that, bruv? Fam, did you just see the bird in that, bruv? She brought out a bird. Was like, bun this bird. It went, it go, bun you, Sabrina. Man's gone, cousin. She was like, oh, let do it, bruv. Bro, that's animal cruelty. That's animal cruelty, bruv, at the Grammys, bruv. Why is nobody talking about that right now? Why? Who is this man? Does anyone know who this man is? Did he, fam, did he win a competition or something? Did he win a competition to be on this show? Does anyone know who is this man? Who is this thing? Fantastic, bruv. Right, man, like Lauryn Hill looking like the bell. Man's looking like the ghost of Christmas past in that, bruv. What's going on, Lauren, bruv? What are these malfunctions, bruv? What are these malfunctions right now, bruv? Oh, fam. Big up Roberta Flack and that big thing, yeah. And D'Angelo. Rah, Cher is bad for her age. You know that, cuz. Cher is bad for her age. Isn't she like 93, bruv? Bruv, she is bad for her age, you know. She's a baddie, cuz. Look at her there. Look at them ones there. She's walking off. She's like, bun this, bruv. This is dead thing, cuz. I'm like, Cher, you're so right, bruv. Isn't that your job, fam? Okay. Go on, Cher. Go on, Cher. Who is it? Who's it gonna be? What? Luther Vandross? Fam, is Luther Vandross still alive, bruv? Bruv, was Luther Vandross busting things down recently, bruv? Bruh, that's mad thing, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Man got Kendrick mixed with Luther Vandross. That's mad, bruv. That's mad. Also, what's mad about this thing, yeah? Can Cher not read, bruv? Is she doing okay in that, bruv? Bruv, she needs to be dating a better man still. I know a guy, bruv, but clearly, bruv, she can't read. Clearly, man's illiterate, bruv. She should not be doing this thing. Luther Vandross. Oh, bruv, Cher's not feeling good about that thing, bruv. She had a bad night, bruv. Kung Fu Kenny's on the show later tonight, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Man's got him on speed dial. Okay, look. I love Kenny, bruv, but he's not much of an orator, cuz man, just stick to the music, bruv, because that was long and endearing. But anyways, bruv, yes, so that was the Grammys. That is big man like Mo reacting to the Grammys and that, bruv, as part of this show that we're doing today. So now we are moving on swiftly to the next segment of the show, which is Here Are Youths and That. So we got Here Are Youths and That now. So like let's put it on and we'll bust it on through, bruv. Here Are Youths and That.
Here are youths and that, youths and that, youths and that, youths and that, youths and that.
Now it's time for Here Are Youths and That thing, cuz this is a little segment of the show where basically what we do, yeah, we check out who's in the charts, we check out some oldies, and then we check out some things who are like on the come up, giving them a little shout out. So we got a couple of things on the news today. We got a couple of things on the docket and that, right now. So we have Hurricane Wisdom. But at the top of the charts right now is man like Bruno. So let's have a little listen to Bruno's new track and that, and see if he's busting it down, bruv. Let's see if he's busting it down and that, cuz. Anytime, Bruno. No, take your time, fam. Anytime, bruv. Bruv, what is this internet thing right now? I just realized it's him doing all the things. So are you telling me now that Bruno has come up with a new cloning technology? So now we're going to have more Bruno Marses than ever before? Fairs, bruv. It's okay, bruv. It's okay. Look, at the end of the day, yeah, man has made a big career out of throwbacks, bruv. Endless throwbacks, like throwbacks and throwbacks and throwbacks. It's like, bruv, I get it. The 70s happened, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And he's an amazing, performer in that thing, bruv. But it's like, bruv, move it forward, bruv. Move it forward. All the people in the 70s, yeah, that you're trying to copy, yeah, they weren't making things from the 40s. Do you know what I mean? They were making things current in the 70s, bruv. It's like, bruv, you've got the innovation thing to be doing this, and you don't want to do it, bruv. And I don't understand. And it's like, bruv, look, man rates the throwback. No one else is doing it. You know, people doing more 80s, 90s things. But come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. It's a bit long in the tooth, no, bruv. I mean, you've been doing this thing since Treasure, bruv. And they're good tunes, bruv. I'm not denying that, bruv. But move forward. Move forward, Bruno. Why do you need to keep reminding us of these things? Anyways, up next, we have got man like Hurricane Wisdom. Now, Hurricane Wisdom came onto my radar. Apparently, he's becoming a big thing soon. So, man's going to have a little listen to old Hurricane Wisdom right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. And then we're going to bust it through. Let's see what I want. Oh, we remember this. My life be like. Bruv, was that it, bruv? Fam, you know we've heard this song before, yeah? Like, bruv, I'm not trying to knock you, cuz, yeah? You're doing your thing, don't get me wrong, bruv. But that was just mumbling, little bit of singing, and then the hook from the song you're sampling, bruv. And I meant to sit here and say great. I meant to go fantastic. Is that what you're telling me, Ocean? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me, Hurricane Wisdom, bruv? Because I say no. I say no. Moses don't like. Moses denying it. But quick shout out, bruv. I know the hustle's hard than that, yeah? And, bruv, man's on the come up, so he's doing well for himself. So big up Hurricane Wisdom, bruv. Don't take it personally in that, bruv, but just give me something else, bruv. Give me something new, bruv. I want something freshness, bruv. Anyways, this isn't an oldie but a goodie. This is called It's So Cold in the D. Now, I was recommended to this tune before by one of the viewers, and man hasn't seen it before. So man is going to be seeing it for the first time now. Fam, is he dead? Is he good in that, yeah? What's going on with this one, bruv? Man's just sleeping on the cold floor, cuz. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Mm. 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 Pour one out for my homeboys, bruv. Pour one out for my homeboys. Man's doing it San Andreas style, cuz. Where's C. Carl Johnson at, bruv? Man wants to see Big Smirk and that still, bruv. Man rates the thing, you know. So cold in the D. Bruv, what is the D, bruv? Can someone explain that to me, yeah? Is she thinking of the literal D, bruv? Like the phallus and that? Fam, like, how can a phallus be cold and like in the D? So what, are you going inside the phallus, bruv? Cause that's gross, bruv. Why are you going inside the phallus and that, bruv? How is that even possible, you know? Bruv, this is meant to be a family show, bruv. Man can't play this anymore. Cold in the D. Why are you going cold in the D, cuz? What's all this then? What's all this man thing right now? Man doesn't rate that thing. Man doesn't rate that at all, fam. It's so cold in the D. Bruv, you need to get another D. You know what I'm saying, bruv? You need to get another D. You know what I'm saying, bruv? So, anyways, I think we're coming to the end of the show, bruv. It's been a little bit of a journey. It's gonna be every Wednesday. Man's gonna be doing this. This is gonna be a big thing. It's gonna be a big thing. Man's gonna keep it up. Man's gonna be doing this, bruv. This is basically like a little pilot thing. So now, without further ado, we have on our show our special guest, Kendrick Lamar, bruv. Kendrick, come on down, bruv.
This is the special guest.
Let me do that again, because I like it.
This is the special.
Let me do that again.
This is the special guest.
We did it indeed, bruv. So now it's time for the special guest, yeah? Man has got Kendrick Lamar's phone number, and man is going to be ringing him live on the show. So let's get down and busy with it, shall we? Let's get down to the things, bruv.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07826964773.
Luckily, he's got a couple more phone calls. He's got a couple more numbers in that. So let me just let me find that thing right now. Let me find that thing right here, right now, right here, right now. Okay, what about this man here? Actually, ban that guy. I don't think that's him. What about this man here? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Kendrick Lamar?
What, sorry?
Is this Kendrick Lamar on the phone?
No.
Bruv, are you sure, bruv? Because I got this number from his manager and that, and so man's just checking if it's like Kung Fu Kenny and that, man. Man's doing a talk show right now. I bet it be Kendrick Lamar and that. You sure you're not Kendrick Lamar, bruv? Because I know he's going through the change right now, which is why you might have a higher voice. Fam just hanged up on me, bruv. Can you imagine, bruv? Bruv needs to report him, man. Man's gonna report him. Man's gonna ring. Bruv, you can't hang up on Moses Baker during his show, bruv. Man thought it was Kung Fu Kenny. You know, all right, bun you, Kung Fu Kenny. Bun you, Kendrick, bruv. If that's how you're going to treat me and that, bruv. Man's got bare guests. Man can get other guests on the show, bruv. Man doesn't need you, bruv. Man doesn't need that cuss. Man doesn't need that rude, bruv. And getting your assistant to go on the phone and say, no, he's not here. I know that's your number, bruv. I know that's your number, bruv. Why are you treating me this way? Why are you treating me this way? Anyways, bruv, man needs to cool off. But anyways, this was the end of the first episode of Baker on the Mount, bruv. We're going to be coming at you live every single Wednesday. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you had a great time. I hope it was fun for you and that. We're going to be having some fun over the weeks and that, whilst I'm trying to sort out my court case for plagiarism and that. So yes, bruv. So I tell you what, thank you. I hope you had a good time. And peace. It's so cold in the D. Have it in a minute, please.